upstairs. And I was in the sauna room the whole time. Everyone except Jerry, including Michelle. So they're upstairs with Rennie. And they're basically telling everybody what they're gonna do. So Michelle comes downstairs and says, Ollie, come upstairs. Rennie wants to talk with you. So I walk in, they're all sitting there. Yeah. And Rennie said, Ollie, we just want to know, if you're here to play the game, are you here to play the game, or what? I said, what do you think? I said, I didn't come here trying to find love. April is an advantage, obviously, but at the same time, I'm still here to win. You answer the same thing, and she'll say the same thing. I said, why are you questioning me? And then she said, okay, I'm going to talk to Ollie by herself here, and then she told everybody to leave. So everybody left, and she said, look, I get, how the rules are. She can't tell me who she's going to put up in so many words. She said, we're going up. And basically she told me I'm not the target. And they want you out. They convinced her that, that you're the one they want out. And she said, look, I like you guys. At the same time, I control what goes on here. I said, Rennie, do you really control what goes on? I said, honestly, you need to evaluate where you're coming from and do what's best for you. You heard it about, so they didn't. I said, they can easily turn on you just like they did on April. But I said, whatever you do, I respect whatever you do. But at the same time, you gotta understand the situation and do what's best for you. But basically, she told me that we're going up. And they're all in on it, including Michelle. So I just want you to know that if they're talking to you or just smiling, just when they were in the sauna room, they knew what was going on.
Right. That's cool.
If I went POV, I'm using it.
Of course. Why would you not use it?
No, I'm saying.
Oh, don't say me.
Okay. We'll see. I said, look, I could either do 2 or 3 things. I can, 1, make a complete nuisance to everybody and get on everybody's nerves on purpose. I'm being serious. And cause hell in this entire house all week. And they'll leave no decision but to keep you here and get me out. 2, I can win the POV and save you. Or 3, find a way to throw Jerry in her bus. And I did that upstairs. I gave every single argument. That, why April? Or why me? Why not put Jerry there? He's something this, he's something that. Why wouldn't you do that?
What'd she say?
She just shook her head. She agreed with everything, but she just said, basically said it's not her decision. Everybody's made a choice on it. She said, Brian, you can't be stupid. Ollie, you can't be stupid. You know you guys are a team and you're gonna be a target. She said, I'd be stupid if I didn't do it. I said, I can respect where you're coming from, but at the same time, you got a bigger fish to fry than us two right now.
Yep.
And she brought the prize thing up and all that stuff. I brought that up too.
What did she say?
She said, yeah, I know he has a car. But she just kept going. I said, do you forget the fact that Memphis won, like, the biggest prize of the season? And I said, let me see. Where do you stand with him? So where did he come from? And are you guys all of a sudden best friends right now? She said, no, not really. She just kept everything short and broad. You know how it really is. You just gotta win POV, man.
I'll do it.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna put Jerry up. And either of us win it.
They'll send you home to break us up.
I know either one of us that's what she didn't want to say it. But in so many words, it's like, we gotta take one of you out. And she said, I'm not the target, sweet. I like you. It's not gonna be like that. Just know that you're not the one we want to go home. I said, so why you want to send April home? I said, why do you want to do, what has she done to you? She hasn't done anything to me. She wanted me.
She just asked me how I felt about if I shut me up. Did she ask you the same thing? She asked me how I felt if I got put up. What'd she say to you? She just brought me upstairs again by myself. And I think she said something to Memphis too.
And she doesn't talk to me. What's white all over your hands?
No, she's talking to everybody. And I think she's putting me up and somebody else. What'd she say to you? What's the matter? She didn't say anything?
funny as just a game.
I know. Definitely. She asked me if I said, I don't want to go up, but I can't really do anything about it, so.
The funny thing is she's not saying that to other people. It's just funny. Hopefully she'll